everyone, it's Paula here. I'm going to do a quick video on my little clutch that I made. I was inspired by, sorry about that. I was inspired by Kathy, Cadile here on YouTube. She makes like the amazing, gorgeous clutches. And I seen hers and I about passed out. It was so gorgeous. I don't have the amazing linens she has, but I do have some really cool, pretty ones. And so this is what I came up with, and I super duper love it. It is so pretty. This right here, I got off that Wish, and the rest of them came in Happy Mail, and are linens and doilies and things that I got off of like Goodwills and off of Table Runners and Happy Mail from Miss Vonnie and Wendy and Amelia and everybody that sent me Happy Mail. I pretty much put a little bit of everything in here. And, oh my gosh, I just super love it. And this is the inside. And there's a pocket right here. You could put some stuff in. I super love it. I lined the inside as well. And then there's different linen or laces and linens right here. Very old one. This one came from my aunt. Very love it, love it, love it. And this, I can't remember where this came from, but oh, I just love this little thing. It's so cute. And on the inside, I put a little Chunky Monkey journal in here. Little vintage, look like she's been around a while. But yes, I love this. And I made this flower. I will link her channel below where well, actually, it's her as well. She made these cute little flowers. I didn't see how she made them, but when I seen her flower, I just kind of figured it was a bunch of layering. But I love it. But I will still link her below on... I'm sure y'all know who she is already, but oh, they're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is what I came up with for my journal. It is... Don't look at my nappy ruler because it is really, it's 6.5 by almost 4.5. It's just one chunky signature. I tried to make it look super old. This is some Sari silk closure, and I glued the doily to the cover and did the corners and sewed around it, and I collage polished the front so it, its fingerprints and stuff don't get stuck on the cardstock, and it makes it a little sturdier. I did not collage on the inside in case you want to write on it. Inside, I just used a bunch of random stuff in my stash. I'm doing that lately, trying to use up my stash stuff and calling it a de-stash run, trying to get rid of it. I want to buy new stuff, but I just am going to make myself use what I got first so I can make room for new stuff. And inside, I just have a little pocket here. And this is a little tuck spot right here. This is a little linen pocket. Little snippet there. And this is just a tag that was in the stash. Pretty much everything. This just opens for journaling. This is a little Tim Holtz. And this is a tuck spot. And it was actually a piece of my Franken paper I had left over. And I have a little... this is how I keep like all my little... Like this whole pencil box is full of printouts of girls, vintage girls, and I just put that on there and I just store them like that. And instead of cutting out more, I want to use up what I got. I have like ones for the ladies. I have tons of them already cut out. I don't know why I don't just use this stuff up, right? I have ephemera. I have one for Tim Holtz. I have a lot of them down there. But that's where these little things came from. And I'm starting to forget where I got stuff. So I need to use it all up. This is Dreams Etc. And I just inked them up and made them look really old. And there's a little pocket on this side. This is the old Curiosity Shop, I think. I just got this, so this is actually new. And that's where I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I getting new things? So, yeah. But I love it, and I have a few things of hers now, and I just super love them. But now, before I cut them all out, I am going to use up what I got. This is just a little fabric booklet. And I just had this circle left over from making the flowers. And it's like a piece of that quilt I made them journals out of. So I just made a little booklet out of it. Stuck that in there. Did some stamping. I'll try to hold this up. Some Tim Holtz leftover paper. Everything in here is stash stuff. I did sew a lot of this on. Just some extra coffee dyed paper. I tried to sew a lot in this one too. A snippet I made. Here's some of my stash. Stick that in there. Some Edith Holden page. And that was already written on there when I got the book. In the bag is a leftover little booklet I made. And the lace on here is vintage from my vintage leftover store, you know. I don't even know what to call it. Secondhand store or something. A little piece of snippet that I had laying around. Tim Holtz flip up. And I sewed that on. Oh, I sewed around it and glued it on. I can't hold this up, and I'm very sorry. I'm trying to... I feel so awkward when I'm doing a small, tiny one, because I feel like I need to lift it up. Little fabric pocket. I love that fabric, by the way. Little journaling card. And this is a little... I think I've seen her do this too. She made a little tiny file folder, but I just put glued one of my snippets to the front of it. And it's just a little booklet. And I'm like, oh, I just don't want to put it in there bare, so I just slapped one of my snippets on there and closed it with a Tim Holtz paper clip and stuck it in there. And this is just a little fabric tip out. Some leftover dollhouse wallpaper. A Tsunami Rose and Tim Holtz. This was sewn onto the page. And over here, I love the way it makes it have sewing on this side as well. Just a little doily side tuck with a snippet I had. Just some leftover paper and a journaling card. Another fabric pocket on this side. That is Dreams Etc. And these are both Artie Mays. No, Tsunami Rose, Artie Mays. A little envelope I had in my stash. And this is the middle. Over here is just a little, it was a removable or a movable little pocket I made, but I glued it down and just made it a little tuck spot here. And I just put this little tuck spot there, and then these two behind it. Over here, another little snippet spot. And an index card, Tim Holtz. And this was some more little snippets. I mean, itty bitty snippets. So I just took my little stapler and put this on the top and just stapled them together and made a little tiny, tiny booklet. Isn't that cute? So little. I love it. Over here, Tim Holtz lady with another Artie Mays pocket with Tim Holtz inside. Oopsie. And this is a little fabric flip. And I sewed this and this on there, and just some snippets, and did my Tiffany stamp. And you flip it up, and there is some extra paper under there. There's a lot of journaling in this little tiny thing. And just a little tag, a little dangle, Tim Holtz inside this one. Over here, just some leftover paper, one of my Franken tags, and then these. And over here, just a little Tim Holtz side pocket with a snippet on there. Those little pieces that you think you're going to throw away, I just pick them all up, sew them all together, take them off my desk, sew them all together, and make a little snippet and put it in my book. I super love that. And on this side, I have a little glassine bag with this little tag inside, and that little cutie patootie with the little pieces off my desk. I just glued them on, sewed that little button on. Super love it. And then this one is, I just sewed this on. This was an extra piece of paper that I cut off to make this book. So I just sewed this on part of it. And I was going to glue it together. Then I decided not to and just leave it open. And yeah, it can be journaled on. And over here, another piece of my Franken paper, and I just sewed her on. And this was in my, out of all the, this is a little letter from that same era, the 1958, from that girl that went to college and was writing her grandparents. And then this is a little Tim Holtz booklet. And a little Artie Mays. Love those little tickets. And in the back fabric pocket, I just sewed this little Tim Holtz and put this doily there and this fabric underneath. And got some more things off my desk. That's cute. And this was just little papers that were just left over too. I just made little pockets out of them. And that is the journal. A little chunky monkey that goes in this little cute bag. Oh, I love those. And once I get done doing my D-stash, I might have to make a couple more of these little clutch bags because they're so cute. And I love, love, love this little journal that goes inside. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed her as much as I do. I super love it. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking around with me. And I will have a few more videos. Sometimes I'll do like a bunch of videos and then upload them all in one day. So yeah, you might get bombarded if you have the little bell going on. But if you want to know if I've uploaded, please click the little bell and subscribe. And yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.